Honestly, I really don't like vegans. I very much see them as a cancer. And not talk about those who who don't eat meat. I'm talking about the concept of living it like a lifestyle and all this weird behaviors because veganism is really have a bad reputation. And this is mostly caused by those who many ways act upon it, thinking that they're helping or all this. They're the type of people I really don't like who generally they're basically like those who call themselves a nice person. They never really generally do anything that really helps the cause, since they only create more problems that worsens it. The thing about veganism is that it's morally like a diet. You don't want to eat a meat, and that's respectable, and that's understandable. Like there's many reasons why a person wouldn't do this, and that's understandable. Everyone has their own narratives, and they have experienced different things, and that's understandable. No one wants to eat meat due to certain issues, but when it comes to now, it's even more understandable why we should encourage people to eat less meat because the more we advance as a species, the more this and that, the more animals will likely become a problem. Since after all, without them, we kind of are fucking ourselves because we need make sure their population is good, maintained, and they can be around for future generations. Even though the younger generation is pretty crap, but whatever. It's the main reason I feel like to me it is good to encourage people to no longer eat meat, but the methods they use is to me distasteful. They act arrogant and they act like they have an ego and like they're doing something great, even they done really nothing, just eat anything that's not meat. And sometimes there are hypocrites who can't really decide on what's generally not meat or not because there are a lot of stuff that certain vegans get considered okay, like eating eggs or this and that, even though generally when you're a vegan you can't really eat anything that's made by an animal. You can use stuff that they made, but eating stuff, no. But yeah, as I said, it depends. Every person has their own perspectives on veganism, but still, I just don't like that. I believe if you want to encourage people to eat less meat, you should be nice, courteous, and have a conversation about this, showing them why people should be encouraged to do this because people are very much sheep and they generally don't put time and effort to do research about these stuff, and people don't like those who are assholes or those who are better than them. They generally are more approachable towards those who generally are calm, kind, and very much willing to have a discussion while also being respectable. Like if they don't want to eat meat, that's fine. They are their own individual and have their reasons. Respect is something one should give towards others who are willing to, in many ways, have a conversation or talk about stuff like this. It's something that honestly really pisses me off because I really hate and how they do these things, and I hate how they constantly shame others for eating meat, even though that's perfectly fine. Like animals are the byproduct of nature. Like they're not like us. We think about things in a different manner. Like we have a brain of a god. We think about bigger concepts than just survival and things like this. Well, animals don't think about it. They just do. They, in many ways, are capable. Like spiders can make webs, so they make webs, and they use the webs to hunt to get food. They are product of nature. They don't care or think about this. They find meaning for what they do and stuff like that. They don't. They wouldn't really care too much involving the idea of consumption or being killed. That's just a natural product of existence. Things happen, and these stuff is something that a person should understand. Most of all, these people didn't kill them. Like, that's farmers. They never do that. These people are just eating the food. That's it. And that's something I feel like a person shouldn't be shamed. And even the fear tactics is honestly borderline ridiculous and stupid. It makes them look worse. Like, PETA has done that extremely when it comes to their fear tactics. And it gets borderline ridiculous, like, including when it comes to them caring more about virtual animals than that. But that's just my opinion about veganism.